Okay, so I haven't rewatched it yet, but I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and because my cat jumped on me, made me had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, I'm up already. I'm gonna watch X Men. She has the habit of always hitting the brattle, but I watched X Men '97 at 3 o'clock in the morning. Uh, I don't know. Those stuff I like about it, but stuff I don't like about it. Again, I think they should have had 10 episodes. This seemed like it was rushed. Um, again, too many cooks in the kitchen type deal. Like, seemed like they had too many plot lines going. How do I? I don't know. I say season one was amazing. Season one, all the episodes connected. This season, yeah, the episodes connected, but they really don't seem like they did anything. Like, hey, we're leading up to Apocalypse and Kang type deal with 3 and 4. It's like, oh, okay. And Apocalypse is episode 1 and 2. And we don't get anything with Kang. Maybe a future movie. Oh, not movie, episode. Maybe just a cameo, even though that would really stink because it's like Kang the Conqueror. He's a major villain. But we didn't get that. I had a problem with this series. It's like, if you guys go back and watch, you've seen me having this problem going on, like from episode 6 onwards. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah, it's just the episodes don't seem like they mash together, like there's episodes missing in between them. Right now, this is my thoughts on the overall season, not the actual episodes, so we don't get to that. But I think it should have been 12 episode season. That's just my thoughts. Less directors. Like last season, I think they only had like 2 directors, and they all talk to each other. These people don't seem like they talk to each other at all. Like, hey, here's our plan. We don't have this entire thing happen in season 1 with Bastin and Magneto and everything. It's like, yeah, that was cool, but this is like, hey, we're gonna introduce Weapon X team, and you're not getting anything from them besides that one episode. We don't give you Kang, and we're not going to do anything for him except for those 2 episodes. We don't need to just keep having little cameos of what's going on with Gambit, but Gambit's going to basically be there for the last 2 episodes, and that's it, even though they probably could have done a little bit more with him. So I'm just like, kind of like this season, I would say it was probably a 7 out of 10 overall, which is sad because the last season was like a 9 out of 10. So I don't know. I'm just was kind of disappointed overall. Okay, now I guess since I'm done on my little rant on how bad the season was, this episode, well, it felt rushed. It felt like it should have been 2 episodes again. Like the episode before, it felt like it should have been 2 episodes. This one feels like it should have been 2 episodes again. So there should have been. It felt like there was like 2 episodes missing. Again, why I think it should have been 12 episode season. Yeah, we're at 9, but yeah. It starts off basically with X-Force and X-Factor teaming up, which we all knew. They're going after the X-Men, X-Corp, and that entire battle takes place while Beast and Nightcrawler and Rogue go to the spaceship that gave Apocalypse his powers. Rogue basically gets the powers to save Gambit and defeat Apocalypse, but by sacrificing something. You know, equivalent exchange from Full Metal Alchemist. If you give, you must take type deal. If you gain power, you must give up something in return. Rogue has that situation going on. So, Cyclops versus Cable, Cyclops and Jean versus Cable was fun, but I felt like it was rushed. I don't know, just felt like it was down. I think Jubilee and Havoc's fight was kind of cool because it was like a Blackbird versus whatever the X Factor ship was called. And Jubilee is like even Havoc was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. You're pretty good at this. Which was kind of cool to see Havoc being like that. We didn't get anything for Magneto, which I thought we would have had like a cameo at the end or something for Magneto. Nothing. Just left open, so don't know if we'll get to the Onslaught. Thought they would have given you a hint. But no. But Wolverine versus Psylocke and Archangel with Morph. That was a cool fight because Morph turns into animated series of Dr. Octopus. That was the 90s Dr. Octopus. That was a cool cameo. Psylocke tries to use mind control on Wolverine, but she can't because he's too messed up. That was interesting. But that kind of came and went like super fast. Like if it was in the comics, it would be like 1/2 of a page type deal. It's like, it's not really a fight. That's like 6 panels of a fight type deal. What was it? Strong Guy and Wolfsbane and Jimmy, Multiple Men, versus Polaris and Bishop. That was a pretty cool fight. And Gambit comes into the middle of a fight, teaming up. But again, it's like 1 page. Seeing Gambit as Gambit for a couple seconds, it's like, just noticed my cat scratched me. Ugh. But just notice, it's just 40 seconds of Gambit fight to it. Like, that's cool. I wish I would get more. But then Cable gets to Gambit and actually pews Gambit, and Apocalypse takes over. So that happens, and it's like, again, seems kind of rushed, but okay. And again, it just seemed like it was something to have something. But Apocalypse, Gampocalypse, I'm just call him Gampocalypse. The fusion of Gambit and Apocalypse. That was kind of cool. Like, that was a cool design. I liked it. I don't know. Like, he really didn't do anything because he showed up, mind controlled everyone, and like, except for Professor X, it's like, I'm gonna kill you type deal. I was like, okay. Well, it's this giant fight that we were preparing for, and then Rogue shows up with the superpowers and basically beats Apocalypse with a punch. Actually, I don't think it was a punch. I think she grabbed Gambit's face with her hand and took Apocalypse out of him. And then gave Apocalypse to Cable. I was like, okay. She lost the powers now. She no longer has those powers. We find out that the equivalent exchange, the person who's Rogue's gonna lose, basically knew what she did, so he was like, I'll do it. And that was Nightcrawler, which I think it's great that the Catholic Christian character of X-Men takes on all the sins of everyone and sacrifices himself to save everyone. I'm sorry. That's like the best part of this entire episode. I'm like, I don't want Nightcrawler to come back next season. Give him like a season or two. I know he's coming back because it's Nightcrawler. You're not going to keep Nightcrawler away, but technically they never actually showed him dying. They just showed him in the void with the Eternal being like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm here to take on all of the whatever was going to happen for Rogue. I'm here to accept it all. And it's like, that's cool. I like that. That's something Nightcrawler would do because of his religion and Christianity and all that other stuff. He would do that. I'm not disappointed by that. As a Christian, I know I understand that's something that basically we were taught. And seeing Nightcrawler do it, it's actually, yeah, I understand. I see what they're doing here. I like that. Taking on all the sins of everyone to save everyone from themselves and having it so that Rogue, he's saving the most, he's doing this for his family. Yeah, okay. Kind of sad, but yeah. But it does make me know. Well, I now know. Sorry, there's so much blah, 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 why Nightcrawler was in the season so much, because that happened. They were leading up to that. But now, it seems like Rogue is now able to touch Gambit. So I don't know if they mean, like, did she get control of her powers? Did she lose her powers? I'm not sure, but in the final scene, they seem to be kind of cuddling, and that Gambit's in a tank top, and they seem to have their arms like wrapped around each other. So it's like, is Rogue able to touch Gambit now? If so, like, stuff like that does happen in the comics. So well, I don't know. But at the same time, it was like, overall, the episode was like probably a 7 out of 10. Again, it felt rushed. I'm trying to remember stuff because it's almost 10 o'clock at night, and I watched it at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 9 something. Yeah. But overall, I enjoyed this season. I don't know. Like, the first 4 episodes were amazing, and also it's like the last 5 were kind of just hell. So, yeah. I think I saw that Batman Cape Crusader Season 2 is on Amazon Prime now. So I might watch some of that. But I'm not. X waited, what was it, 3 years for X-Men 97, 2 years for a series that was just kind of like, here you go. It was kind of just like, maybe hire the original director back, people. I don't care if he has some issues. I'm sorry. With the original director, he seemed like he knew what he was doing. It's like, I don't care if he has whatever's on his plate, controversies he has. If he gives you good shows, let us have some good shows, because he was even handling the Professor better. So, I don't know. Overall, I just feel like this series had too many directors, no actual end game. Until like the whole thing, it was like, hey, Nightcrawler is the end game. It's like, okay. Like, last season, we had an entire fight between Magneto and Wolverine. Magneto and the X-Men, with Rogue and Sunspawn hit Magneto's side. And a fight with Sinister and Bishop. This one, we have barely a fight between anyone. Like, the fights of the last couple episodes were just kind of like rust. And nothing to actually, like, hold me in. Well, I don't know. Like, it was just fine. I hope they do better next season. Apparently season 3, so they already started season 4 from what I understand. So, they'll add in season 3 or whatnot. That's supposed to come out sometime around summer of next year. Hopefully it's good. Don't rust it. Like, to be fair, you guys took your time with this season, and it's still only a 7 out of 10. It's not really anything special. I don't have a great praise for it. I got my Gambit, who's evil. Horseman Gambit. But is that really worth an entire season that you really don't pay any attention to Gambit? Or anything leading up to Gambit except for the first 4 episodes? And then it's like, hey, 9 and 8 and 10. 8 and 9. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time thinking. 8 and 9 is where you got Gambit. Besides all the snippets of end credit scenes. I feel like that's just long. Talk about end credit scenes. I can't remember the lady who's in charge of X Factor's name. But apparently, she's no longer with us. And Mystique is taking her place. Well, I kind of figured Mystique was her for the entire season, so yeah. I was half right. Oh, Creed, Sabretooth's son Creed is now president. That's terrifying. I'm sorry. That's not gonna. No, you guys are doomed. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it was fine. I didn't. It wasn't like last season where I was like, oh, I want to see what's happening next because I don't know. There's not really much to do. They could have ended the series at this episode, and I would be like, it's fine. It's not like Spectacular Spider-Man. Well, they ended on season 2 with a cliffhanger. Well, it's like, oh, I want to know what's happening. What's going on? Spectacular Spider-Man, very underrated Spider-Man TV series, probably #1 Spider-Man series of all time. But besides that, yeah, it's just I was just like, it's fine. I'm looking forward to the next one next year, but not as much as I would have been looking forward to it. How season 1, I've been waiting for season 2 to come out since the end of season 1. This one, I'm like, I can wait the entire year. Sorry, I have a cold. I am sniffling. I think it's the storm that's coming. My sinuses are draining. Hope everyone's fine from Ohio, Indiana area. From what I saw, Illinois. Looks like you guys have a bad storm, so I hope you guys are doing fine. But yeah, I don't know if you could see my eyes like puffy. Whew. But yeah, I wasn't overwhelmed. It's just like, I don't know how to feel. It was just kind of a letdown, I guess. We had better shows than this. Season 1 was better than this, so. By the way, my sister went to Knoebels and got me a little bat. I love my bats, so with a shout out to my sister. Her and her kids went to Knoebels. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was just a season. I figured fell down the season 2 plot, the season 2 whole. Well, season 2s are never as good as season 1s. It's always like, well, season 2's here. Okay. Yeah. It's like I always watch I usually watch the episodes with my sister, my other sister, and so I always had to watch it twice by the time I do these videos. But this cold. Yeah, this one is just, no, I'm just don't talk about it, seeing it one time. And the only other time I watched it was because of a movie review I watched. The Reject Nation, by the way. I just watched them do a review, and I think they had said kind of the same thoughts I did. I had a little bit more about Kurt than they did because, like I said, I'm Christian. I understand what's going on with Kurt Nightcrawler's backstory. I see what they're doing, and I was like, nice. He's taking on all the sins. He's sacrificing himself to save everyone. It's a nice touch. I like it. Gives the Christianity of Kurt a little bit more of a backstory. So, yeah. You know, if Sentry is the angel of death in the Bible, and the Marvel Universe's God is the guy who like literally just shows up. He's the guy in the suit type deal who writes stuff. Who doesn't actually have a name because the two of us writes in the comics. Does that mean that's God? Is that the God that cut what's-ups? I don't know. You guys probably don't even know who I'm talking about. Ooh, he did show up in Batman and Deadpool and Batman, one of those spin-offs that they did. Deadpool and Batman. Just doing the comic book thing. Well, we got Batpool. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, this was fine. Not amazing, not terrible. It's just fine. Like, it's in Supergirl's quality, even though season 1 was Brand New Day quality. I still have issues with Brand New Day, but I don't know. Heck, I made 2 videos basically saying I have issues about Brand New Day. Well, see you guys next time. Bye.